Hi, my name is Manjeet and I am your US Admissions Counselor at Manya, the Princeton Review Jalandhar. So we continue with our third and final session on the types of universities in USA. In my previous two sessions, I have already explained you about the community colleges and the liberal arts colleges. So now today we are going to discuss the third category of colleges, which is the public university, or it is also called as the state university, and the private university. So these are the two important category of universities we will be discussing today. The difference between public and private universities can be very confusing to people if they do not understand the US education system. So please give a patient listening to this session, and I'm sure and very confident that you will be able to understand these category of institutions as well. So let us start with the public or the state universities. Why they are called public and state universities? Because they are funded by the state. These universities are funded by the state. That is, it is run by the taxes paid by the public. So it is called as public university or state universities. These universities are not for profit. And typically, since the state is funding them, these universities are primarily there to enroll students from the state. But yes, they do enroll international students as well. Now, since they are run by the taxes of the public of that particular state, there are two categories of fee structures that these universities offer. One is called as the in-state fees, that is for the residents of that particular states of America. And the other category of fee is called as the out-of-state fee, which is for non-residents. Now, out-of-state could be students from other states of USA or international students. The residents typically pay approximately 1/3 of the fee what the non-residents pay. So that's considerable difference. Hope you are understanding. These universities offer all kinds of programs. All kinds of programs. Because it is a university. So primarily the difference between a university and a college is that a university is offering undergraduate programs, graduate programs and doctorate level programs. Whereas a college is only offering undergraduate programs. So the kind of courses that are offered in a public university, in undergraduate level, they offer all. They offer the liberal arts courses. They also offer engineering, business, finance, architecture, which are not offered in the liberal arts colleges. They are all offered under the undergraduate program in public universities. They also offer masters, program for masters, and doctoral and postdoctoral level programs as well. Fee of a public university is quite less as compared to a liberal arts college. Yes, the fee is quite less as compared to the liberal arts college. These public universities have very large campuses spread across the city. What is the benefit? The benefit of this is that students get good part-time jobs and internships also. So if you say, we talk about the largest public universities, the Central University of Florida, for example, is probably the largest public university that has the maximum intake. 66,000 students every year. Just imagine. The Texas A&M University, another very big public university, enrolls around 65,000 students every year. Ohio State, around 60,000 students. Florida State also enrolls around 50 to 55,000 students. So just imagine the kind of intake these universities have. These universities also offer good research facilities for these students. Research facilities are also available for undergrad students. But being a state-run university, the funds in these universities are a limitation. So research facilities are very good, but there could be some limitation in terms of the funds. So there will be at least one public university in every state, at least one. In big states, there are many. I'll give you some examples. So, some typical or good state universities in America could be the Ohio State University, Washington State University. You see the state coming in between, the state university, the Virginia State University, the Arizona State University, California State University, Colorado State University, Florida State University, Idaho State University, Illinois State University, Michigan State University, Pennsylvania State University. Now, being a state university, and since they enroll so many students, the class size typically is very large in state universities as compared to liberal arts colleges. That is why one of the reasons why the fee is quite less as compared to the liberal arts colleges and public universities. The class size is very big. If you're going for an undergraduate program, don't be surprised if you find 500 students sitting in your class. Yes, 500. At times there are 1,000 students sitting in the class. There are big classrooms, lecture rooms, 1,000 students sitting. So the problem in a public university is that the student-teacher ratio is not very good. One professor for 500 students or 1,000 students, that's not a good ratio. But yes, people get used to it. You don't get an opportunity in a classroom to raise your hand and ask a question to the professor. There are so many students sitting in the classroom. You can just imagine. But yes, for the students, all the lectures that are delivered in a public university are recorded. They are recorded. And yes, these recorded lectures are shared with the students so that they can see them anytime, anywhere, any number of times. But yes, students who have queries can certainly look out for their professors after the class. Professors are more than willing to help them, assist them. But it is very difficult within the classroom. So a lot of students look out for the professors outside the class. Spend time with them. Clarify their queries. So let us talk about the larger public universities. I told you there are at least one state university in every state. Some big states have many state universities, but they are managed by a state university system. For example, the State University of New York system. It comprises of 64 institutions offering 2-year and 4-year college programs, also called as SUNY SUNY. The California State University system has 23 campuses and 8 off campuses. So there are at least one state university in every state. Couple of bigger states have many universities managed by a university system. So this is all about the public or the state universities, which are non-profit, run by the state, by the taxes of the public. The other category of universities that I'm going to discuss today is the private universities or private schools. As the name sounds, they're private. So in private there are again two types, for-profit and not-for-profit. Private universities are of two categories. Private universities for-profit and private universities not-for-profit. Private universities not-for-profit do not pay any taxes to the federal government, but private universities for-profit pay their taxes. These universities, whether for-profit or not-for-profit, do not receive any funding from the state, and they operate totally from the money that they earn from the tuitions and private donations. You must have heard there are a lot of corporates globally give private donations to these universities. These universities are typically run by the tuition fee that they collect from their students or from private donations that they receive. The number of students that are enrolled in a private university is very less as compared to public university. Probably 1/4 of the number. Let us say Stanford enrolls around 7,000 students. MIT 10 to 11,000 students. Yale around 12,000 students. So that is the number that they enroll. Princeton only around 8,000 students. So they enroll enroll in low numbers. So since they enroll in low numbers, the class size is also very small. The teacher-student ratio is very good, very academic oriented. A class would typically be between maybe 25 to 50 students, that's about it. Professors are very easily accessible and focus is totally on the education. Since the class size is small, fee in a private institution is same for residents, non-residents, international students. Since these are private universities, they do not have different fees for in-state students or American students or international students. Whether you're an American student or an international student, you have to pay the same fee. Unlike the public universities where students from the same state have to pay 1/3 of the fees. But yes, these universities, the private universities, are very cash rich. So they are very generous in giving financial aid to the students, to the deserving students, so that they're always for the lookout to acquire good students. So since all the students are paying a decent fee, they're generous in giving scholarships to deserving students. You'll be surprised to know that all the high-ranked Ivy League universities are all private universities. The amenities in the private universities are excellent as compared to the public universities. They're excellent. What do I mean by amenities? They would include the dorm rooms where you're going to stay, the athletics and sports facilities. They're also beyond comparison. The clubs, the activities that you have within a private university, you get an opportunity to participate because the numbers are small. You can just compare. In a public university, when you have clubs, how many students will be part of that club? You will not get an opportunity. In a public university, nobody would know your name. You are known by your number. In a private university or in a liberal arts college, since the number of students is less, the professors and your peers, your classmates, they all know you by your name. There's very personal attention. Another advantage of a private university is diversity. You will get diversity. Private universities recruit students from across the world. So you get all kinds of students coming into private universities. Although public universities also enroll, but the major objective of having a public university is to teach the in-state students. So majority of the students in a public university will be from the same state. These private universities offer excellent research facilities. Trust me, they are cash rich. They will offer the best of the best research facilities. So some of the private universities, all your dream universities that you want to go to US for, the Harvard, the Stanford, the MIT, Yale, Brown, Princeton, Duke, Cornell, Columbia University, University of Pennsylvania, University of Chicago, all Vanderbilt University, are all private universities. I hope you've understood what is a public and a private university. And in private universities, there are universities for profit. These are all universities that I mentioned are probably not for profit, but they are private universities. There are private universities for profit also, wherein these universities are paying taxes, offering same kind of programs. I would recommend you to stay away from those universities that are for profit. Let us focus on public universities, state universities, and private universities that are not for profit. Another suggestion I would like to give to the students who are going for their bachelor's. We all know that once we are going to US, majority of us Indians go with an objective to do their masters. So if you are going for your bachelor's and you have to manage your funds, how do you do that? I would say that you can study in a public university for your bachelor's, which are also very highly ranked. I mean, in top 20 ranked American university, probably 16 could be private, 4 would be public. There are many good ranked public universities. You can see the ranking. Just Google and check the ranking and see whether they are public or private. So when you are going for your bachelor's and plan to do your master's after your bachelor's, you can do your bachelor's from a public university and attend a more well-known college for your master's after your bachelor's. End of the day, it is the master's degree that is going to matter later on. It's for you to decide At times, you could get a better scholarship. Your fee could be less in a private university as compared to a public university. Because you are overall a good student, you can get very good financial aids. So explore. How do you explore this? You can't do this on your own. You have to consult a consultant who has all the knowledge, who can guide you, give you the complete information, map the colleges and the universities to your requirements, your funds, guide you how to build your profile, send you to the best universities that you deserve. After all, it's about finding the great fit school at an affordable price. That's it. So this was all about the institutions, types of institutions in America. We have covered all types of institutions. I hope you are enjoying my sessions. I will continue to deliver more sessions. I certainly look forward to meet a lot of potential students from everywhere. It will be a pleasure to meet you at my office over a cup of coffee, or you can call us on the given number. We can have a telephonic conversation, and I'm sure we will be able to send you to the best university that you deserve and on scholarships. Stay tuned for my next videos. I request you to subscribe to our channel because we are going to give you many more informative sessions in our coming videos. Like our channel, give us your comments if you have any queries, share our videos with your friends, relatives, and whomsoever you find is interested to know about the American education system and wants good guidance. I look forward to hear from you. Thank you so very much. I wish you luck and the very best for all your future endeavors. Thank you. Good day.